Okay, every model that is dressed needs to come to this direction for lineup.
Happy birthday, Barbie! She's a little red.
Models that are dressed, come this way.
The idea behind this show was to celebrate Barbie's 50 years as a fashion icon. And how can you do that? Because Barbie has done everything, been everything. She's worn every designer you can imagine.
Is that shape right?
That's beautiful. That's great. Together. Yeah, great. Okay, perfect. Yeah, keep going. Quick.
Well, putting on a show during Fashion Week or producing a show is, it's hell. It's so hard. You know, I think everyone, thinks that it's super glamorous and it's super fun and meeting with all these models and discussing hair and makeup, and it is so unglamorous. It's such hard work. I guess for, people at home to sort of relate, it's like doing your wedding times 1,000. The first section is called Decades, and basically in that section we're celebrating Barbie's fashion influence throughout the last 50 years. This section is where we've asked designers to give us outfits that will show Barbie, as a 60s hippie or Barbie as a 50s debutante. It's basically all of Barbie's looks up until this point. The second section of the show is Barbie Today. We call it Faux Reality. We've asked designers to come up with outfits that would sort of showcase what Barbie would be wearing right now. The last section of the show is called Barbie Future, and of course that is when we've asked designers to imagine or reimagine what Barbie would be wearing in 20 years, in 100 years, in 1,000 years. So for that section of the show, it's very futuristic. We have the most insane, unbelievable outfits, and they still look Barbie. All the designers have still taken elements of Barbie's, mainstay looks, but really pushed them and pushed the envelope and made these extreme creations. It's really fun.
I like the show. It's like really shiny, really, how to say, krasne, colorful. Yeah, I like it.
I gotta admit, it's quite fun running around here. I mean, the women look absolutely gorgeous, the future Barbies, and that's classic Barbies. I'm loving the little girls too. They're absolutely adorable. So this whole show and the energy and everything is pretty awesome.
The scope of this show is enormous. We have 50 models. Generally in fashion shows, the average is 18 models. Christian Louboutin, who is the biggest shoe designer around right now, he made us 50 hot pink luscious patent heels. We really are working with the top designers. We have Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, Diane von Furstenberg.
And I think it's wonderful. Barbie is 50 and she's still so relevant. I think it's very exciting to get older and be relevant. Somehow I identify with it.
It's pure chaos, but it's all pink chaos, so I guess it's okay. It's all about fantasy with Barbie because she can be anything you want her to be.
The scale of the show is, quadruple than a regular fashion show.
It has to be a little bit over the top because Barbie's hair was always longer than yours was, or, she had always amazing jewelry that you didn't have, or, just beautiful and amazing clothes that you couldn't have, so you kind of lived your dream through her a little bit in your fantasy.
Everyone is taking it as seriously as if we were doing, a Ralph Lauren show or a Calvin Klein show. And every now and then I'll step back and it's like, our client's Barbie, or I'll be talking to someone and they'll say, what shows are you working on? And it's like, oh, I'm doing the Barbie show. It's funny, Barbie is such a fashion icon that people aren't questioning it too much. It isn't like, wow, Barbie's doing a show. It's more, of course Barbie's doing a fashion show.
the sky.